Hey guys, this week's video on the comparison series, I could be comparing this 1964 sunliner and Christine the 1964 starliner. So let's go out and start with the interior because that's probably where it's going to be most different and stuff. Besides the drivetrain too, so let's get into this. First of all, we got the Grand Theft Auto Special here and stuff. Oh, there we go. Stole the car. I don't know, it has a title, but you may notice it has bucket seats. These do not came with bucket seats or a center console or two different kind of shifters. Like I said, this is the sunliner, so it's the convertible. And yeah, I'm going to bring up the windows because the rear windows are going to be different between the cars and all. But yeah, they're just like the Galaxy ones. But yeah, get you seated down in here. Yes, I believe this is out of 64 Galaxy. This is center console out of it. The bucket seats are, and probably the transmission stuff. And yeah, this one's paddless dash from factory. You can tell by the grill here and stuff. The mirrors on here are different. There's no little clip there. Once we get to Christine, I'll go show you what I really mean. I can't swap the mirror between them and stuff. I think this mounting area is a bit different. Also, on the convertible here, it has cloth sun visors. Yes, I was right the first time, but you can see they don't want to move. But these bucket seats are functional. Yeah, it was the Cruise-O-Matic here with, you know, D1, DL, and L, or, yeah, you know. But, yeah, my manuals come with a little plate. I'll go show you the plate for this a bit. But you can see here, that's the convertible top switch. When in the book, and right around here, there was a brake indicator. I guess the early concepts or something. They got the brake light thing, either like the junction box like on the bump sides Fords have, or what. It has the no door card specials, and watch this cool trick. You can bring the opening, the doorknob, so you can crank up the windows. Man, Bill, get to put it back there. I think they're normally like this from factory. I like it like this so I can push down like that. That's how it should have been, but that fits nicely. You'll see in Christine, but the back seats, they're going to be shorter. This one's shorter than all you can see. And it's leather. Yeah, vinyl, I should say, but yeah, had a dash, and yeah, right here is going to be the cigarette thing, ashtray, I should say. Sorry about that, but yeah, let's go to Christine. Here we are at Christine. The mirror's different. Instead of the two screws aside, it's the single screw there, and a screw back there. And look, it has this. I thought I could add that, but here are vinyl mirrors instead of those cloth mirrors. These ones are pretty tasty. They feel nice and squishy. But yeah, also, here's the leather wrapped steering wheel and stuff. But let me get you the doors closed. And this does not have a bucket seat, nor center console. And this was a padded dash, but you know how these old dashes go. They crack up and they get horrible. Still have it around if we want to do something to it, but yeah, you can see proof that it was non-padded or a padded dash. There's gonna be a gap between the speaker and the grill. Cloth seats in the back, and look at the areas for the ashtray and stuff. It's different. And this has the dome light. I forgot to mention the lights for inside the sunliner are at your feet instead of, you know, there's no top, but yeah, you can see the mirror's a bit different. Definitely, this one's not cracked, but the thing that would say your gear selector. That one is blank because, like, there was a manual transmission in there. Originally was not, but yeah, again, there's the windows in the back. Remember the ones on the sunliner? They're squared. And yeah, that one's cracked. Ooh. You might think these are real holes. Let me get you real close. They're paint. they're little paint dots, but there is a 292 wide block. I mean, I sure did see many days, better days, but let me see the mileage. No way this is originally 65,000 mile car. 165,000 miles on this car here, and engine do show. They say there's a blown head gaskets in it, but last night I started it. It did not smoke, but I don't know. But, ooh, shiny fuel pump there. Trying to get this off to see the reservoir level. It does not look like it's been going down. Oil is not leaking in with the coolant, or coolant with the oil. This is just a 2-barrel. Yeah, this has the the Cruise-O-Matic, like I said. It's just a single port, no boosted brakes, no power steering, bone stock under the hood pretty much. But it does have the Ford here and the little Lion. Yeah, a lot of the cars around there are missing these. These are nice and fine. Ignore that they're missing screws there. But yeah, this one has both have 291 gears for the rear end, I believe, and yeah, if you got a 1960 Ford and or 1960s Ford Galaxy, Starliner, or whatever, links in the description. I got a decoder app which is completely for free to use, and it's pretty helpful. I mean, I decoded all of these cars from it, what little Ford gave us. But all right, you may notice here the wheels are a bit different, but I think these are Torino 68 Torino wheels. Sorry if I got it wrong, but Super Clean got these wheels pretty clean, and they're still clean. They're still clean, and I recommend trying Super Clean, but still clean. It has the very expensive Starliner emblem there. This one has vacuum windshield wipers, and the other, let me get back to the sunliner. All right, this is probably just a 352 FE. Yeah, this is a 4-barrel. I like the cool little air filter we got on it. I cleaned this up with Super Clean. It actually did pretty well. Yeah, Super Clean. Great products. I mean, I'll be using them for life. And yeah, you can see like Magnum style, and they got slots. This one is a plastic window in the back, and it unzips. I'll try to get a clip on the screen of me unzipping it. I hope. I don't know. Electric windshield wipers for this and stuff. But we come up to the front. It does not have this. But I do have the little Ford here and the little Lion here. Better condition than Christine's. Christine's one's glued on, but oh boy, when was the last time this was lowered? This one's better condition. And yes, I can. Here's a perfect one without the glass all distorted and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. This would be, think passenger side. Yeah, passenger side. Put it back and stuff. But yeah. Let's go look at the trunks, because there are differences in these trunks. By me. You may be wondering, hey, since it's a convertible, maybe the trunk's a bit smaller than the Starliner. Maybe. Let's go find out. And there is no smaller trunk, because the convertible top. Just down in there. That's how big these cars are. The top does not affect the trunk space at all. But yeah, I like to find these little date codes or whatever stamps onto the cars everywhere. There's on the doors, they're on the fenders under the trim. But Coke is it? Oh boy, this is the permanent trunk. But yeah, a little bit rust in here, but I ain't fixing it for a long time, because we like to enjoy the L Sunliner here. This car do run. They both run. But this has no exhaust on it. If you go like, oh, there's exhaust there. It's cut off. It's loud. I have to have earplugs in it because it's that loud. Oh, a decent looking wiper blade without the blade. Do like Napa or O'Reilly's have these blades for these? Because yeah, they all need them. We have arms, but no blades. they're all gone. And they all need them and stuff. But another fancy thing about Christine is the Continental kit. As you can probably see, it's mostly missing except the extendo things. And my mom likes to keep the Continental kit because of parking lots and stuff. But Christine is fully functional and does drive pretty well. Probably drives better than Mustang, but ignore that. But yeah, here's the trunk. I mean, I put sound detonator in here. What? Got carpet in the trunk to match, or in the bed of Ruby to match the in the car. But yeah, you can see I did most of his work. My dad did a little bit there, his back part, but I put some nice walls there. You can like see like no daylight there and stuff, but it's a pretty nice trunk. Got a brand new gas tank underneath. I thought that boot over the dead rodent and stuff, but maybe that is. Oh, that. I don't know. But Christine in pretty good shape. Do need a body work and paint in the future, but not this year. But yeah, that's really all. And you can look at the stars on the roof and why all these parts for these cars are expensive and stuff. This has the nice you know what they call, but why can't they have the circle key for the circle and or the inside? But inside, what was that? But yeah, that's really all the differences. I don't know where the antenna is on the other one, but yeah, yeah, I hope this video is short. It probably ain't, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and I appreciate everybody watching the last video and stuff. I mean, it was about YouTube not being well for me. I mean, I gained like over 10 subscribers from that video, and I hadn't seen that much subscribers from a video in a long time. I appreciate every one of you guys for subscribing for that video, and I promise next month's gonna be a good month. My plans to get the parts truck outside running and driving. The purple starliner hopefully running and driving too. That ain't gonna have no exhaust, be just like the sunliner. Hopefully later on, in a little bit after that, the sunliner in July, and maybe later on, work a little bit more between July and maybe the beginning of August. You're probably gonna rewatch this part and laugh at me for like doing pretty much nothing, but yeah, I got some money now, and hopefully that would do like $300-400. Ooh, Richie Rich. But yeah, Ruby, I needed to jack it up and put the jack stand under, and need a fuel pump and bleed brakes. And Ruby's good. Christine's already good. But yeah, I'm excited for next month because vacation, Florida. That's gonna be cool. Hopefully you see some cool cars around there. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna stop doing classics. So maybe once in a while I'll even do a modern car, like a wrecked one stuff. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I think this week's video on Friday, I think I'll bring Shrek back to life. You know what I mean by the lights. I won't start it because I can't. But yeah, let's bring power back to Shrek, and let's try to make that nice dash glow up. So I hope I guys see you then for that video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, come on guys, it's free. Man, I can't find no job out here, so the best thing I could do is do YouTube. And one way to help me out is subscribe. I don't have no membership things. I ain't shoving no ad or no company stuff in your name, but I wish to have sponsors in the future. But yeah, for now guys, I hope you learn, I don't know, I hope you guys seen the difference between a starliner and a sunliner. Quite a few differences, none of them are stock, but yeah, see you guys. Hopefully that's Shrek. Better look up at that nut, you know, fool. And let there be light. Hadn't been lit up ever since the 60s, eh? 1969 was the last year I was registered. Oh. Oh, let's make that not a thing no more. Let's get this car back on the road, huh? Yeah, for a Thunderbird engine in there, hey? Yeah.